If you'd like to see more of our videos, hit the subscribe button to stay on top of the market news. Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMtrading. Today's July 28th, 2020, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the gold and the euro surge higher before capitulating and making a slight correction, but unbelievable highlight with gold surging to almost $2,000 per ounce. But first, let's look at the various markets. So once again, there's no major economic events scheduled for today, but tomorrow, again, I can't highlight this enough, FOMC has a rate statement tomorrow. Very important. That's the FOMC's rate decision, interest rate decision for the United States. But first, looking at the currencies, we're watching the euro continue to surge higher to 117-ish level and then correcting itself. The Canadian dollar and the South African rand, once again, looking to break out. Okay, we're going to take a look at both of those also. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, it's trickling higher before the FOMC on low volume. Okay, very interesting to note. Now, looking at the commodities, gold just below 2,000 and making a correction earlier today. And lastly, looking at Bitcoin, and this one we mentioned yesterday, it broke out of the range. Okay, that was really a layup move. Okay, if you did capitalize on that, good for you. But that was an easy move, and we did call that out yesterday. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're taking a look here at the Euro USD. Check this out. Hoo-wee. Okay, in a week of trading, this thing went from 113 to 117. That's over 400 pips, okay, on one lot. That's $4,000, okay? Unbelievable move for the Euro USD. Now, I want to highlight this, okay, because this is really very historic. In the year of 2019, the entire range of the Euro USD was something like 500 to 600 pips at most, okay? And I'm talking about the extremities of the extremities, okay, which you really have to be at the perfect entry and the perfect exit. And here, within a week, your 400 pip range is unreal, okay? A big surge and correction for the euro. Now, looking at a daily chart, just to give us a perspective, we got to jump into a weekly chart. Look at that. The next real resistance level is right here, 117.5. And we did mention this yesterday, and it did surge to this area. So I do expect some sort of correction even now, okay, at these areas. We may find ourselves just trading in a tight range before we make a further correction. But right now, we're at this point of 2018, okay, almost 2 years ago of August, okay, which we haven't been. Look at that. Unbelievable, okay? So a tremendous rally for the euro. Now, looking at the Gbp Usd also, finally caught up to that 129. I told you guys, it's the catch-up move, okay? The GBP is always delayed, and in this case, it came through. Okay, now jumping into the rand, all right, we did respect our trend line at this 116.67-ish level, making that correction, not breaking above it, and we're back down to this 16.44, which means that we're more likely to break it. Okay, and if we do break it, you know, we could definitely get back to this low 115-ish level, okay, 1530-ish level, 1520-ish level, okay, something to look forward to. Now, looking at the USD Cad just as well, okay, trading at that support level once again at this 133. Now, it does break it. We could see ourselves further correct ourselves to this 129-ish level as well. Now, jumping into commodities, again, wow. What a move, okay? And this is just a week ago. We were trading at 1797. Did mention that we're trading in that range. Once we broke it with some oomph, we continued just shy of $2,000 per ounce of gold. Now, we're trading at 1943. We're making that correction, okay? But just to highlight this again, this is all-time highs, all right? All-time historic highs. So I do expect the volatility to continue as we enter the latter part of the year. Now, looking at oil, it's pretty much unchanged at this $41 a barrel, not doing much here. Between 40 and 41, yeah, it's got a range, okay, but it's not trending right now, okay? It has a very, very choppy kind of range. So I'd rather focus my time on gold and the euro as it's doing these massive kind of moves. Now, looking at the Dow Jones pre-FOMC, okay, we sold off obviously from last Thursday from 27,000 down to 26,300. Now, yesterday it was expected for this to actually bounce a little bit, but if you look at the volume, it's lighter volume, okay, which means it's mostly short coverings and not real buying here at this area, okay. So with that said, we could make a further correction if we look at a 4-hour chart. You know, if we don't sustain above this 26,500-ish level, we could see it further correct itself, maybe even going down to 26,100-ish level, which would give us almost a 900-point move within 1 week. Now, I can't stress this enough. For summer trading, this is crazy volatility, okay? Unbelievable volatility, unbelievable opportunities for people to capitalize on the market trading right now. Now, the Nasdaq was much stronger here, trading a little bit higher to 10,600, bouncing a little bit more extreme and a little bit with more oomph as it goes to this 10,700-ish level. And that's really indicative of some of the high-tech stocks that are doing that, okay? Specifically Amazon, trading above that 3,000 level, not close to its all-time highs, but I do expect a three's a chance, okay? Which means that we'll have a triple top, okay? And if it doesn't break above that, then we'll get the correction in the high-tech stocks, okay? So looking at that, looking at Apple, it's relatively, you know, just shy of that $400 range, about 20 bucks. And looking at JP Morgan, getting a little bit weaker, okay? Not breaking above that $100 range, okay? Sitting at that $100 range and then retracing. So just be aware of that as this does make its correctional move. Now looking at Bitcoin, okay, we did mention that yesterday, and look at that, okay? It looked like it was breaking up above it at that 10,000 area, and then sure enough went to 11,000 yesterday, okay? So this is a bona fide breakout, and this is really important because we haven't been in these levels, again, since a year ago, okay? And if it does mean that we're breaking out, we may break out to the 12 and 13,000 as the markets make this rotation, okay? So keep this on the radar. We did call it out, and I hope you guys really capitalized on it. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.